Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. We get lots of different comments, obviously, and some of them are in agreement and some of them are not in agreement with things that have been said, either by Beth or by myself. Now, the thing is it censorship if I don't like something that's said or Beth doesn't like something that's said? Well, I guess you could interpret that way. But here's how we approached our channel, and it's Beth's channel and my channel, right? And this is how we approached it. We said, when someone has looked in on our channel, how do we want them to feel when they exit out? Well, my view is that I've looked at so much bad news on television. Everywhere I go, people often seem to just revel in telling bad news stories. Well, you know that guy was killed and this guy was... And I didn't want any of that. Now, the other side of that is, I guess, that you have lots of expats who do a brilliant job of bringing you vacation Philippines. Let's face it, in the Philippines it can be more fun. There are beautiful beaches, beautiful women, there are beautiful places that you can go and have a great time and leave happy and untouched by anything that is happening in the Philippines. Right? We can't do that kind of video. We just don't have the facilities. I know that there's one man who does an incredible job. I should know his name so I can give him a plug, but he even has a drone that he can send high into the sky and film himself and his beautiful girlfriend lying on the beach or on a lilo floating in the blue lagoon. And we couldn't do it anywhere near as beautifully as he does. So we decided that there must be great news in ordinary life, and that's what we decided. Now, if you think that, well, it's a bit of a grand ambition to have a few minutes blog and have people going away feeling happy, but here's a little test for yourself. We all of us operate in different levels of emotion, and they vary from feeling really brought down, coming up that you feel really angry about something, and then there are situations where you are so serene, so full of happiness and joy that nothing is going to bring you down. Well, knowing that those different strata of emotionals are there, then try this for a little trick. A good one, by the way. If you come across someone, a friend, loved one, and they're feeling brought down, so often we feel brought down, we don't really know why, then here's a sneaky way to help them. You go in and you start at the same level that they are. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, here, there, this is about the level that they're at, you know, and that kind of thing, you know. Well, you go in and you do that with them. Yeah, it's life is pretty dire, isn't it, you know? But I wonder what it would be like if we won the lottery. Now, if we won the lottery, what could we do? Well, I know what I would do. For a start, I'd go out and buy one of those new Chevys or one of those new Fords, or I'd get myself a sports car. And then you'll notice that the person starts to say, well, no, I wouldn't get a sports car. Why would I get a sports car? I want a house first. And, well, really, what kind of house would you have if you had unlimited money? You just lost the lotto and you're going to buy a house? My God, you could have anything you wanted, you would tell them. And they would say, damn right I could. I'd have a big house, I'd have a marble bathroom, I'd have this, and I'd have a beautiful car. Not a sports car like you want, but... And in no time, you have that person who was almost about to end it all, and they're talking about building houses and driving sports cars and opening a club in Manila or in London or in Paris, traveling the world, and they're different, they're changed, their emotion is changed. And you've done that just simply by engaging them for just a few moments. And you can do this. This is not a sneaky trick. Well, actually, it is a sneaky trick if you can call making somebody feel better sneaky. So, get back to Beth and I and what we decided we wanted to do. Well, we didn't want to remind people how many people were being killed. We didn't want to remind people about too many things like that, even though we do talk about current affairs, which are not always wonderful. But in the main part of what we do, or try to do, is to make people feel better. Now, there are others who have a great deal to say and can say it very well, and they come and visit our house, our channel. Now, they have their own agenda, and what they say is no less valid than what Beth and I say, but it doesn't belong in our house. That's what we decided. So, if at some point or other you've come in and made a very intelligent point, which may or may not be in the kind of language that Beth and I particularly use, but is what you're comfortable with, and we don't like it, we're going to delete. And that's how it is. We're going to delete your comment. If you start doing the to and fro with Harry or Jim or Fred or Bertha, and it has nothing to do with what our agenda is, that of making people feel better, then you're out. And this is what I suggest and have suggested to someone who calls himself or herself Globe 245. It just doesn't belong on our channel. Have your debates, intellectual and intelligent though they may be, in a forum where they welcome that. Now, if that offends you, sincerely, we're sorry. But you still gotta go. And for others who have repeatedly done the negative, you're not coming back. Because ours is the happy channel. That's what we're trying to do. It's very simple. We're trying to make people feel better. We're trying to bring good news items. We're trying to do something about the desperate situation that some poorer people are in, and we're trying to do it with the help of tone up emotion, good feeling, generous people who donate the money for us to do that. It's not us. I don't build the houses. I don't do all of these wonderful things. I take whatever comes in and I channel it over to whoever needs it. Do I get paid? Yes, I do. I get paid very generously, because when you can help someone who really needs it, the rewards are enormous. You feel great, and I like to feel great. So, there's our mission. Our mission is to make people feel good. Is it a bit hammy? Is it a bit, well, you're thinking a lot of yourself there. Well, sorry, yes. I think that just by talking to someone, you can make them feel better. And by helping them, you can make them feel even better still. So that's where we're going. You want to come along? We would love to have you. Now, what are we mainly dealing with as a little offshoot of what I've just been talking about? We're trying to bring a feeling of home to those Filipinos, Filipinas that are working abroad. And for them, we have a special message. Ordinary life is still going on here in the Philippines, and we are trying to bring you a little touch of that. And in doing so, we're trying to show other people who don't live here and may never have been to the Philippines what it's like for ordinary people. Now, we never know how our videos are going to go. This morning we did a video and it was about Manorado, who lost a child in the well. We don't know how that's going to go. We don't find that easy to listen to. We're as upset about that as if it, almost as if it happened to us. But that's where our videos go. It's about real life. Try to break on the videos so that they don't get out of sync. That's as good as we're getting at the moment. So all of those people who are abroad, who belong to the Philippines, you can help us reach a greater audience and therefore be able to help more of your people here at home. Now, for most Filipinos working abroad or married to expats, they're already probably doing 2 jobs so that they can send money home to their family. So we're not asking you to go out and fund houses for other people. What we're asking you to do is to just share what you are seeing. If it's a look and a reminder of home, we would like for that brief moment to bring you home. So help us. If you have a friend who you think would benefit from being brought home, even for a few minutes, here we are. And that's what we would like you to do. So please share. The sharing is really, really important, and we stress this over and over. It's not just about giving us a thumbs up. It's not just about liking. It's not just about commenting. All of those things are important. But the big drive is to share the videos so that we will be empowered by more people seeing what we are trying to do in our own little way, and we will get more help. The more help that we can get, the more help that we can pass along. It's not big, it's not one of these missions where people go out and do 100 operations on people who can't afford the medical help. All of those are wonderful. All of the drone above the Blue Lagoon and the girl in the bikini and the white beaches are all wonderful. They're just not us. All of those debating sites where you can go and you can argue the intellectual pros and cons of whether this is right and that's right, all of those things are wonderful. They're not us. So know where your home is, know where your home channel is. We hope that you'll make this your home channel and that you will share it with another friend who might also go away after a few minutes feeling better. Wouldn't that be great? I'm a foreigner in the Philippines. My wife is going to